Hello everyone! My name is Sunny and welcome back to SunCraft 2.0. In today's episode of SunCraft 2.0, we are going to get started working on the Mermaid Palace. So, last time we ended off with breeding villagers and I got a Silk Touch book so that I can put it on a pickaxe so I can get coral, which means I have to find coral. I also, okay, that's not a thing that'll attack me, started clearing out some of the kelp down here, because this is where we're going to start building the palace. This is where the main building of the palace is going to be, and we'll expand further, but clearing out kelp gets you a lot of kelp, as you can see. But I have been working on smelting a lot of glass, getting a lot of these star pillars and some of the tiles for the floor, and a lot of glass. And now here's the thing with the glass. I know there's different colors of glass, but I don't really want to use different colors of glass, but there's also the window blocks that I can use. But here's the other thing. Is back here. This way is my home. Lemon Shark, hello. What are you? Nurse Shark, hello. Some bad news about the everything is I'm almost out of quartz. The amethyst, I'll be fine. Glowstone, I'll be fine. I am almost out of quartz, which is bad because that means I have to go back to the nether. And we all know what that means. But it's fine. Before I get started building or anything, I had a name suggestion for our wolf, to name our wolf Midas. So this is Midas. So now we have Snoopy, Huckleberry, and Midas. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get started building because I don't think I have anything else to do. Sploosh. So what I'm thinking is the main one here is going to be big. Going to be very big. I don't know if I want it to be too big. I mean, it's going to be really big. But well, let me actually just do the base and see. I think if I go for now, like right here, and I go and then this is a doorway. And the doorway is going to be 4. And then like this. Okay, gotta get rid of more kelp. I mean, I knew we'd need to get rid of more kelp, but oh my goodness. There's just so much. And then it all does that, and then it makes your game slower, and then it's okay. I'm like a lawnmower. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I also probably should have made a shovel so I can start getting rid of some of this gravel. We are going to replace all the gravel with, well, I mean, the floor is going to be the floor block, but, you know. No! I've gotten rid of so much kelp. Why can't it be enough? And I'm not trying to completely get rid of the whole kelp forest. We will replant, because all deforestation is bad, even if it's underwater kelp deforestation. I'm gonna pick that up later. I've decided I'm gonna pick it up later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Need a shovel. It's pretty big, but it's gonna be like, gonna go up. It's gonna have a dome roof, obviously, because it's an underwater build. Mermaid Palace. And I'm gonna go pick up a bunch of this so that my game doesn't crash. Yeah, because that'll happen. But going back to get a shovel means we can check on the glass and get more glass. I'm thinking instead of like getting rid of all of the gravel, like digging it up and replacing it with sand, for a lot of it we can just put sand on top of it, and I'm very okay with that. Considering how much it's gonna... Because we don't need gravel. What does gravel do? Nothing. Gravel doesn't really do much of anything. Kelp doesn't either, but at least it adds some greenery. Alright, let me just go ahead and... There we go. And then... Ooh, so this is going to be the main one, and then we're going to have smaller, like, towers surrounding it for different things, like we're going to use... Wrong backpack. We are going to use the deep Chalcedony, and we're going to make a tower that's not quite as big as our one we're going to live in, but almost as big as it. And that's where we're going to keep our pet whale sharks. Also, I was thinking, we have our koi fish pond up here. What if we get a koi fish pond, or not another pond, we're going to be underwater, but we make like an entire aquarium. Obviously, the ocean is an aquarium or whatever, but we can do like a whole thing. What did I come up here to get? A shovel, where we can have like an entire ecosystem in one of the towers, and that would be really cool. And we could have, I wanted to do one where it's koi fish and tropical fish and maybe some dolphins if we ever find dolphins. Let's see. Let me make a couple of iron shovels and see what that does for me. But we can do that. And then we could have like one for axolotls. We're going to have one for the whale sharks. We can probably put other sharks in with the full aquarium one. But whale sharks are my favorite, and I love them. Snoopy. Also, I know for this mod, the natural decor mod, it adds like a big old dog trader that you can like trade with, but I've never seen one before, and I don't know what they trade. Is it not nighttime? Well, guess we're gonna go dig some gravel. Wouldn't it be stupid if when it was raining my mermaid tail came out? It doesn't, but that would be kind of funny. Whoosh. Hello. But I need a lot of buckets. I need a lot of buckets to carry a lot of fish. And I need to get like... Sorry, I had to count, and I'm not good at counting. I need a lot of patience, because to get the whale sharks here, I'd need leads, but we found whale sharks before, so it shouldn't be all that difficult. It would just be like a long time. Oh, but I want whale sharks so bad. The main thing we need to do is find coral so that we can start with decorating. I need 4. I have the top of the pillar. Don't have, that's okay, because I'm gonna get started with the floor. That way I know what I'm gonna do. So I gotta start digging this out. So maybe seeing what we can do with the blocks we have, we'll get started working on this palace, and then we'll go and try and find some coral. Oh, hello. Because I think it'd be really nice. Sea pickles, and then we can grow sea pickles as long as we have coral. And I know we have some coral already in the chests, but not a lot. That's not the right backpack. I made more of these tiles because they are very pretty. Ooh. And they're very mermaidy, which is perfect because I'm a mermaid. Actually, I want to see what kind of sea lanterns. Oh, there's only one sea lantern. Well, that's sad. Well, there's sea pickles, but I want to see. I know there's the frog lights. I don't know how to get frog lights, but I do think you have to be in the nether, and I don't want to do all that. I mean, I am gonna have to go back to the nether to get more, what is it? Quartz. But I don't want to. How do you get quartz in this game? Is there any other way to get quartz? Show me the quartz. Just those are the only ways. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want there to be another way to get quartz. That didn't involve going to the nether. That's, yeah. Ooh, iron. I think another good thing about working underwater is there's a lot of ores and stuff underwater that no one ever really gets because they're not a mermaid and they can't breathe underwater. But I'm a mermaid and I can breathe underwater. And I made these tiles because I want these tiles to like line the walkways. Also, I think these can turn into like, I was thinking you don't need a staircase in an underwater house when you're a mermaid because, well, you're a mermaid. So, you know. Oh, I could make like coral trees. What coral do I have? I thought I had a mod that added other coral. I guess not. But I could make, like, I should look for a mod that adds other types of coral. That would be really cool. I might go look for that. But for now, we're building. Alright. I have the rest of these pillar bases, and I made a little bit more tile to do more of the floor. I wonder if you can like see it. Oh, I can see it from back here. Part of it will poke out of the top of the ocean. Like it's gonna be pretty big. So, and I want it when it comes out the ocean for there to still be water in it. So you can see the water like above the water. Does that make sense? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Ooh. And then I can use the actual pillar blocks. And I'm gonna wait. Stop. Why? Put you away. Gonna get out a stack of glass. I'm thinking. This doorway. This doorway. I want different branches going off to different pillars, right? Naturally. And there'll be tunnels. I should have one pillar. So there's going to be 4 other towers. This is the main one. It's going to be completely full of water. No! My pickaxe! Okay. I'm going to have one with the whale sharks, one with an aquarium, but the aquarium can be split to 2 levels. One with all of the ocean stuff, and then one with like axolotls. And then I want one that's going to be like dry land. And if I do different pillars, or I do different towers on the tunnels to get into each one, like this. Wee. Hello, Mr. Salmon. Which means I didn't need to make more, but it does mean I needed to make more. No. Or should the tunnels be smaller? Yes, the tunnels should be smaller. Okay. Thought process, thinking, imagining. Because all of the towers are going to be smaller than the main tower, obviously, and so the doorways will need to be smaller. I got it. I'm cooking. And then we can have it 1, 2, 3. This way can be the dry land tower. And I will block it off. This will be the dry land tower. This way can be the normal aquarium one. I don't have signs. I don't have signs, but I do have wood. I have crafting tables. I have sticks. Yep. Nope. Okay, sign. This way is going to be dry tower. We gotta come up with better names for these different towers. Aquarium tower. Coral tower? Well, they're also the east wing. Well, no, because that may not be east. Hold on. So that's south tower. That's east, that's west. Oof, whatever. And down here will be whale shark tower. Perfect. Great. Now that we know what we're gonna do, let me get some more glass out instead of just a little bit. hold on. Wait, I need... No, it's right there. Hold on. No, 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 no. Okay. Tunnels. And then this is the main entrance. Give me my cardboard. What? And then I can have glass. I need to get a connected textures thing. And I need the connected textures thing to actually work. Ah, interesting. Yeah, no, it looks like trash. I really need connected textures. Come back. Ooh. Oh, it looks both really cool and really weird. But I really like it. How should I have this be? Because I want it to have like the pillars are for like structure and frame, right? That's why there's pillars. It's for frame and structure. Where'd my cobblestone go? There it is. Okay, and then for the whale shark tower, the tunnel with the whale shark tower, we can have it transition from the light to the dark. I'm geniusing, right? We can have it like kind of mixed together and do a gentle transition, or we can do like... Oh. If I misplace the glass, I don't have Silk Touch on any pickaxe yet. Let me go put Silk Touch on a pickaxe so I can get that glass. And then I'm looking at my recording, and I've been talking for the entire time I've been recording, which is fine. But I want to get some more building done, so I'm going to shut up so I can do a time lapse of as much progress as I can for the rest of this building. Hi, Huckleberry. What was I getting? Pickaxe. I was making a new pickaxe. And I was going to put Silk Touch on it. I have enough levels for that. Oh. So... a pickaxe and a Silk Touch pickaxe. And I will switch out my axe because I don't need it. And I can get coral with this if I ever find coral. But for now, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to do a time lapse until the outro and see just how much I can get done with all this building. this is where I'm going to leave this episode of SunCraft 2.0. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!